outdoor school, right, in 5th grade.
Maybe, bro. I really don't remember.
I think I remember you from there because like we had like you beat me in this boating competition, and I was like, God damn it, I hate that kid. Oh my God. Like, I don't hate you, man. I love you, man.
Wait.
I think there was a kid named Cody Norris, yeah, and like we had like there was like a race when we had like we had outdoor school in like 5th grade, and I went to Northeast, so like
Wait, hold up. Say this for the podcast. Would you say this for the podcast?
Oh, I'm already recording. Welcome to the Generally Speaking podcast with Ty and Cody. Welcome back. We have our main man, Sheesh, a.k.a. Kenny C. the God, a.k.a. Kenny motherfucking Wilson. What's good, bro?
How you doing? How y'all doing?
We're good.
Damn, Ty, you actually got me there. I didn't know you were recording.
Yeah, bro, I was recording all that. Hey, hold up. Before we start, make sure you follow us on our social medias on Twitter, we're at Generally Speak 9. On Facebook, we're at Generally Speaking with Ty and Cody. Don't have an Instagram yet. We're working on it. Since we get a whole bunch of pictures, gonna be posting on that. Don't worry about it. And we're also on Soundcloud. We need to promote that a lot more. Soundcloud as well as YouTube if you're listening on either one. Make sure you if you like the podcast, make sure you share it, show your friends. You know what I mean? Get the rotation spreading, you know? And we got Sheesh, motherfucking Weeshi here today. Like I said, love this man, bro. How you doing? How are you doing?
I'm just big smack.
Wait, hold up. Wait, finish your story because I want to see what you were going to say.
Yes, please.
So basically, when I was in 5th grade, I actually was in 4th grade with Ty on, and then like I moved into a different area, and then I was in a new school called Northeast, and so we had outdoor school, and I thought when I came on here, I thought there was one time when I was in outdoor school that like we had like a boat race, so we were fucking like I was so close to making it to the shore, and then I hit the fucking the dock. I hit the dock, and the whole boat went like that, and I almost fell and fucked I was so pissed. We lost so hard. I was like, yeah.
Wait, where was outdoor school? Where was that at?
I think it was like Garrett County.
Yeah, it was Garrett County. Yeah.
Garrett County.
Oh, Ty, you were there too?
I went when I was in 5th grade. Did I go with what schools went together? I went with West Side.
I was at Walsh.
You went to Walsh. Yeah, I remember. We had Noah Buzzard, Bryce Apple. We had like
did no one go to West Side at that time, or was he at Walsh still?
I think no, Bryce went to Northeast as well.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
I assumed they went to West Side. Okay.
Where's Northeast even at? Keep talking. I'll be right back, all right?
Okay.
Wait, where's Northeast even at in Cumberland? I don't even know.
It's like kind of by like AC, you know where Allegheny College is?
Yeah.
So it's like it's like a shot away from AC, but yeah,
that's so weird. I couldn't even picture it though. Okay,
it was a weird school. Like there was one time I had detention and fucking like me and like Dave Cotman, Noah Buzzard, like there was hella kids. We all were like at lunch, and like we all fucking got called down to the office because somebody said something about porn, and like they were like, listen, you're in trouble. We're gonna call your parents if you don't talk to us. Like that was like everybody was crying. There wasn't a person in the office who was crying.
Damn.
It was just funny as fuck. But yeah.
So wait, did all you go to Allegheny after that? Or no,
I went to Braddock Middle School after, and then I went to Alco.
Okay, so and Bad Health started at Alco, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Kenny, I gotta ask this question. This has been on my mind ever since it happened. I never quite talked to you about it. Remember, I don't know whose head you busted over with a lunch tray in middle school. But I need you to tell me about that.
There was this kid, man. Basically, what happened was, he stole my control freaks when he was at my house.
What?
Wait, what's a control freak?
It's like you get them on your controllers, you know what I mean, for like Call of Duty. I was a big fucking nerd. I used to drink Gamma Fuel and all that. Like,
what?
You know what I mean?
I was hitting the monsters, the mega monsters, bro.
Damn, you were hitting those in middle school?
Yeah, I was drinking
Bruh.
gambling. I was like just like on my COD shit back then. You know, I was a little nerd back then. But there was one time that kid came over to my house and he left his account logged in. So like when he stole my shit, I was like, oh, he took my shit. So I just reset his account, got it to like level 8 on Black Ops 2.
Oh, that's rude.
I just made his emblem a brown penis, and then I logged out of his account.
That's funny as shit.
So next day, so he texts me later that night, and he's like, he calls me like a stupid. My bad. I don't
Damn.
know. My bad.
Damn.
No, you're good. You're good.
Yeah, no, he called, and then like the office calls me down. I called him a bitch ass nigga. I was like, you're a punk. And then the office, like, they pulled me to the side and they were like, you called him the N-word? I was like, what? I'm fucking, what? I'm half black.
Yeah.
What? It was just funny. But then after
Did you tell them that he called you the N-word?
Yeah, and they didn't believe me. I was like, okay.
Damn.
Wait, who was the principal and all that at the time?
I don't know, Vince, I don't know, Mr. Carter or some shit. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Wait, Ty, you went to Braddock too, didn't you?
Yeah.
I forgot that.
Yo, me and Ty, those were.
I thought Ty was like Romney Middle School or something.
I didn't go to fucking You gotta stop that, Cody.
No, you did though. You did.
I didn't.
But man, yeah, nah. So we were at lunch and he pushed me, so I punched him in the rib like twice. He stood up and started to run away, and I was like, "Fuck no, you're not running." I just picked up a lunch tray. I had mashed potatoes and shit. I had fucking ribs. I just picked it up, and it just hit his cheekbone like a frisbee, and I was like, "Damn, like that's a hyper accurate precision." And I walked it off.
Damn.
I'm not even mad. Okay.
I remember.
How much trouble did you get in for that?
Like 1 day of in-school suspension, I think.
Oh, that's just like BS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just like, I'm not even.
Dude, nothing like that ever happened at Bishop Walsh. Like you never saw any fight or anything crazy like that at Walsh. There was only Ty. Remember that one time in the cafeteria? Were you there when I don't want to say his name, but he flipped the lunch table?
He flipped the lunch table. No, who did that?
That was Peck. You remember that?
Oh, I do remember that. Yeah, I do remember that.
Yo,
He was mad. I remember that too.
No, I wasn't even there, and I forget where I was. I might have been backstage for some reason. I might have been.
No,
were we backstage?
Yeah, we were in the auditorium.
Oh, we were playing the piano, weren't we?
Yeah, we were playing piano. And we were
oh my god!
And like this. Just a whole we just hear a whole bunch of commotion, and it's like whoa. Nah,
no, we didn't hear. I didn't hear shit. I just remember someone came in and told me about it, and then I didn't even see anything. I just heard Peck flip the table. That was it.
Remember when one dude Falcon kicked the chair in the freshman year?
What was it? What did you just say, bro?
I forget his name, but he straight up foul. Because remember how we had to wait in line for lunch, and how passing in line, like remember the one dude, he got so mad when everyone would pass him in line. Yeah, Farrell. He and Mackie, you know Mackie, like
yeah.
Right? So he passed him in line, and he's like, "What you going like?" Okay, so what? Or like, because seniors have that privilege.
Wait,
right?
was that senior privilege bullshit?
Yeah, the senior privilege thing of passing the line. And I'm talking
that was
about
stupid.
I know. I mean, it was stupid until we got it. I thought it was.
Cool. I mean, I still thought it was kind of stupid, but
fuck it.
Because here's the thing: they still didn't even give us like the food sometimes. Like they would feel bad for the sophomores who are about to get it, and they would skip me.
Wait,
like, what? You don't remember that? Like they would always do that to me, and they would just like. I don't know. It didn't even matter at that point. I didn't really care. Yeah, what were you saying?
He just Falcon kicked the chair, bro. It was the funniest thing.
Oh yeah.
And Mrs. Amias walked up to him, and he just looked at him like, you got to go to the office now. You already know.
Yeah.
That was a highlight.
What were you saying, Sheesh?
There was one time I was in lunch, and I was like, I looked at this one kid. He was like probably like 300 pounds. I put my hand on his shoulder. And
damn.
I was like, yo, that dude over there is wild, and I cut him in line.
Bruh.
Fucked up.
Wait, Cody, have you ever gotten ISS or
No,
suspension?
I got the most I ever got in trouble with. I got detention one time because we had this school, we had like a small school, so we had those whole school photos in the gym. Remember that on one of the bleachers.
Oh yeah.
And I put my hand up as like a surfs up type movement, and they called that a gang sign. They gave me detention for that.
What the?
What?
That was the only reason I got in trouble in the middle school. Boy, did you get in trouble, Ty? You didn't get in trouble at all at Walsh, at least. Did you? I don't think you did.
I got detention for not turning in my what is it? The report card thingy.
Wait, are you serious? They give you detention for that?
Yeah, I got detention.
Why didn't you turn it in?
I don't know. It wasn't on my mind.
Bro, that's just the easiest thing.
I know, that's the thing. It was so easy, and I just wasn't thinking about it.
Tie on, yo.
Wait, Sheesh, have you ever been in trouble in school?
Bro, speaking about that, one time me and Tyler were in middle school, and like we were walking home from the after school program, and fucking, I had to take my report card home, and my mom was like, I told her I had like 3 Fs.
Damn.
Like, I was fucking up back then, like a lot.
Bruh.
Yeah, I was fucking up back then a lot, and then like Tyler was walking with me home, and I was crying, I was like,
wait,
damn.
I don't remember.
Wait, Ty, do you remember that?
I don't think. Wait, it was like pitch dark, wasn't it? Though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember.
Yeah, but
it was after the after school program.
Wait, Sheesh, when did you start like getting into rap? Was it in middle school, or like when did you start wanting to rap?
It was like 10th grade, and it was
10th grade.
It was.
Wait, I thought you started rapping like, cause I remember 4th grade. I remember Jordan Porter.
We made peanut butter cup, peanut. Yeah.
Right,
yeah.
and I remember like I thought you came to my door like. Jordan Porter would come to my door at like 10 at night to show me his rhymes, and I thought you would come too. I don't think I remember.
Yeah, like I remember.
Wait, where did you guys live?
We live kind of like near each other. Like
you were on Columbia, right?
Yeah, I lived on Columbia. I live on Shriver now, but I'm about to move here soon. I'm about to move like a street down.
True.
Respect.
Fucking hold up. Where was that? I think I was on Independence.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah, music. The other day you were telling me, Sheesh, you were trying to switch up your sound.
Yeah. Right? I just feel like rap right now. Let me turn my ringer off. I'm sorry.
You're good.
I feel like rap right now. It's not about like just. I'm not trying to push like the spits that you have to be a lyricist and you have to be like flip-flabbing them, babbing them, scamming them. Like, you don't have to rap like that. It's 20 motherfucking 20. Rap however, but it's just like you got to think about how they like music can be dangerous. Like you can intoxicate yourself with music. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
like Famous Dex and Playboy Cardi and all those guys. Like they're all famous because they make you feel a certain way. Like you know what I mean? Like. When they talk about drugs, they try to. A lot of people try to encourage it and shit. Like it's like they say they're rapping about. They say they're positive and they're like they thank God, but God don't fuck with that. And I'm not saying like, you know what I mean, like in religion. I'm not very like religious. I don't follow religion, but I just we just got to think about the young lives that it's affecting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I people freelance to talk about their experiences and their traumas and, you know what I mean, have conflict and resolution. But when you're telling people you can't do this because you're not standing on the corner with a Gucci belt and a strap and baggies of cocaine on you feel me? That's not a real man. Like having solid friends does not mean like you have to have gangster ass friends. You just gotta have people that are responsible. Like, and I feel like sometimes now, even today, like being a homeowner, that's so overlooked by our generation because it's like we're generation now. Like everything's all about the moment now. You know what I mean? Everybody's all about the high and You know what I mean? There's a certain discipline that has to come with rap. Even if you're doing something like joke rap, there's still a certain amount of discipline you need to have to be able to push your craft out there. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. But wait, so you started rapping in 10th grade, you said? Or Ty, did you say like 4th grade?
4th grade, but I didn't start really writing until like 10th, like 10th grade.
Right.
I started getting back into it.
Did you immediately start with Meyer? Or
I started with
you co-founded Bad Healthism, right? Or
yeah,
okay,
I came up with the name and but back then, 10th grade, I just the reason why I came up with that name is because I wanted to display like, not like, I'm not saying like I want people to have bad health, but I want to show them like the ugly. I want to embrace the ugly with people. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
yeah.
Because everyone wants to highlight the good, but we're all humans here. We all got our
like
downsides,
they don't see
bro.
the nights where everybody's all asleep and I'm up at like 4, 5, 6. I can stay up for like 30 hours straight and do shit.
Damn.
Satisfied. Like, I'm just, if I can't do it to the best of my ability, I'm just sick with myself. You feel me? So
Wait. Here's kind of like an off-topic question, but not really. How long would it take to make like just a good song? Like, how long does it take? Because I see like Logic, like he made Bobby Tarantino 2 in a week apparently, and I think that album is trash. And as well as like, but like
really
a week to
go ahead.
A week to make like a whole album seems like you're just rushing the whole thing. Like you're not really thinking about it.
Mm-hmm. Thing is, it's just all about, like, you can say that like he's put a week in it. That's not a long time. In the rap world, that's not a long time. Even like 2 years is not a long time on one album, because that you could work on an album for 2 years, it could still flop. It's just about how many takes and attempts you put on a song. You know what I mean? Like, Frank Ocean redid a song 80 times. You know what I mean? Rewrote the lyrics 80 times. 18 different 48. How many bars are in a song? Like 48 bars, like in a whole 5-minute song. Because Frank Ocean doesn't make short songs. You know what I mean? He makes long projects.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's masterful. Like, and I understand, like, you ever heard of Party Next Door?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was supposed to drop an album like 2 months ago, and he still hasn't dropped it yet. And then he was supposed to drop it this month. But I can understand why he's holding it back, because people are putting so much pressure on him, like, it's to where he's trying to hoard as much time as he can. You know what I mean? And I relate to that a lot. Like, because I'm not going to be this young forever. You feel me? And Party's not going to be that young forever. So
that's true. Wait.
True.
I remember J. Cole, he wrote KOD. He didn't write KOD, but like 70% of the album was finished in 2 weeks. I believe he said.
How long did it take you to make Say Less? Is that what it was called? Say Less?
Yeah.
Your mixtape?
It
took you a while, didn't it?
Yeah.
I was on that mixtape, by the way.
Yeah, you were. That's the intro to this podcast, is the intro to our song. Did you notice that, Cody?
No, I didn't notice that, actually.
I
really didn't notice. No. That song was not very good, at least my verse.
It was.
No, it was cringe.
Because you were too self-aware about it. You could hear it in your voice. You were like, "Hey, what's up? It's Cody Norris and the cut." And I'm like, "Nick, okay, I get it, but
that's actually fire, yo. No joke."
Like, hey. No, it took me like 5 months maybe to finish it, because I moved to college and all that, and so I was focusing on college and that at the same time. And I was also like trying to find new people to work with up there. And I was like trying to get better at editing and all that. So it was like mixing and mastering. It's just like, I didn't want to, I don't know. I feel like I might not take it down. Like in the future when I start making better music, cause every creative goes through like the phase of, you'll create something and it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good at first. You got to keep going at it until it starts to get good. Until it starts to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I got this theory I don't really like to talk about it a lot, but I'm going to talk about it now because
talk about it. Talk about it.
Yeah, go for it.
My prime attributes, or like one of my prime components, like I have this theory, and it's called one click one. I think it's like one click one take, and basically like the first time you've ever played, so like I don't know, like 3005 by Childish Gambino. You remember you remember exactly what room you were in when you played that song. You feel me? Or like Pesos by A$AP Rocky. Like you remember what, like how hot it was outside, like what time it was the first time you heard it. Like, you know what I mean? Like there's some songs that have the power to honestly make you like flush out all your emotions and cry and break down. And like, you know, music has a certain power. Like there's power. It's just like a boxer. Like a boxer, you're not going to get a good punch the first punch you throw ever. Like you got to throw the same simultaneous punch in the same sequence,
right?
Thousands and thousands and thousands. It's all about repetition. And like I just try to tell people, like talent really isn't real. It's just like
speak on it. Speak on it.
Talent isn't real.
Listen.
Okay.
I feel like talent is real, but it's all about skill and how you work at it. Like you can, I'd rather have someone who's hella skilled than hella talented, because I know that this person who's hella skilled works their ass off to get. Okay, talent is like, I'm taking me for example. I'm talented when it comes to singing because like.
Oh yeah,
I'm just already good at singing. But there's people who are not. Take Ed Sheeran. Before he got big, have you ever heard of a song of him before he started working on his singing? It sounded like ass. His singing voice was just god awful. But
was it?
Yes, look it up. But when you work at it, and you work that muscle, you're building the skill. And now you see how he sounds. It sounds amazing now. But it's like hard work will overshadow any talent. If the talent refuses to work, the person who's hella skilled, working hard to do it, is gonna like succeed more than that talent. That's how I feel. So even if you are talented, you still gotta work hard at it. Don't just assume since you got the talent, you're good. No, you still gotta.
I don't lie that you could get a visual. There's visual proof for that. You know what I mean?
Right.
I give it the 5 P's: performance, passion, persistency. You know what I mean?
Wait, hold up. Wait. Persistency?
Or persistence. My bad.
No, you good.
But yeah, like it's just important to remember that, like, because I mean, if I'm talented at something and I'm not doing it, does that make me talented though? You know what I mean?
It's like it's the same thing as like, would you rather be smart or would you rather be like productive? Because you can be smart and be very, very lazy and not get anything done, but then you could just be kind of average or even below average, but be productive and get more stuff done than the smart person would.
Right.
You know?
That's what I'm saying. Like, and people always think like, oh, being smart is like the greatest thing in the world. It's really like when you know how somebody feels about you, and like they don't know that you know that information. You know what I mean? Like, there's so much stuff that, and life is really all how you see it. You know, and people don't realize it, but it's like
your mindset.
Yes, the mindset. Like, having a good mindset, having good manners will really take you a long way, rather than just trying to like.
My thing is when like people who blame everything around them for a situation that they're in, there are factors. Like, let's say I grew up in a very low income home, single mom, all that. Now I could have took that information and I could have said to myself, I'm not going to be shit in life and I'm not going to do anything with my life because of this. But I took it as you know what, this is what it is. And now I'm going to work my ass off to get something better for myself and for the people who come after me. But it's all about, like, it's how you choose to view it. You can choose to view it and sit and be sad about it. You said that the other day, Cody, didn't you?
What was it? What did I say?
You were like, everything else is bullshit. Friends and family.
This was like 2 months ago when I said this, but yeah.
Still, either way.
Okay. Also, I hate to be the party pooper, but it's 3 and I have to go. So I know I feel bad. I tried to record earlier. We've been trying to record for days, but we just keep losing track.
I apologize. I've just been training so much. Like,
no, it's all good. It's all good, bro.
Yeah, you do jiu-jitsu. Hold up.
Oh, now my boxing match coming up Friday. My boxing match is Friday, so I'm
finna talk here. I'm finna talk to you about that. Cody, are you leaving?
All right, bro. Yeah, I gotta go. I'll see you guys.
Hey, Cody, it was nice talking to you, man. God bless you.
It was nice talking to you too. God bless you too. Nice talking to you guys. Thank you, Sheesh, for being on the podcast. I'll see you guys.
I'll see you, man. All right.
So you said you wanted to talk about fighting.
Yes. So what are you? So are you into jiu-jitsu or what? Like, what is it specifically you're doing?
So right now, all I'm really trying to do. Today's Tuesday, right? So tomorrow, I'm going to be in practice tomorrow. I'm going to have no gi, which is basically stand-up wrestling. You know what I mean? So there's wrestling involved. There's takedowns involved, but it's also jiu-jitsu as well. There's also submissions. You can do whatever. You can do leg locks, heel hooks, foot locks, anything really. And I like to specialize in that because that gives me the ability to get a slighter edge over somebody who uses a gi. And like, you know, I just like, and it's weird because people are like, why do you like violence so much? And it's like, I like don't know how to really explain it, but you know, I just like growing up, like you already know, you know how it was growing up. You seen what went down in my house.
Right.
I mean, that shit was not easy, you know, especially like just embarrassment from abuse and shit. Like just embarrassment from that, embarrassment from being bullied and being second place and like, you know what I mean? Like my stepmom, like I don't even know my stepmom, but she's traumatized me. Like when I was a kid, she told me to get hit by a bus when I was 11. You feel me? Over the phone because I accidentally on my phone. That's what I'm saying. Like people, you know, and I try to keep all the emotions out of it, and it keeps me emotionally stable. I'm trying to teach myself how to be mentally and emotionally stable.
Right, and you feel like training like that helps it.
Because like people don't understand I'm human. Every time I learn something more dangerous, if I learn how to hit harder, that scares me more because that's like, damn, if I can hit that hard, there's motherfuckers that hit harder. You get what I mean? So it's like, if you don't know your shit, life will punch you in your face, punch you right here in the middle of your face and give you 2 fucking black eyes. You feel me? So it's like, I just try to stay on my 10 toes for real all the time, and I'm always trying to keep myself light, keep myself moving, and it just helps me. And you know, there's a lot of crazy shit I've seen in gyms that a lot of these fighters now will not see. I got to see the end of it, really. You know what I mean? With my last coach, like my last
end of it.
Yeah, I mean, he was I didn't have. There's not much opportunity to where I can go and have a good boxing coach because I don't know, like, but thank God they started teaching boxing now at jiu-jitsu now, so I don't have to go and look for a coach. I can just go there. But before I was working with this old white dude. I'm not gonna say his name, but he I don't know. He was just like real crazy. He used to hurt, abuse the fighters. Like he used to injure us all. Like,
yo, what the fuck?
We used to do these drills where we ran in place in a room that was like 110 degrees. We used to run in place with weights, 3-pound weights. You even slowed down a little bit. If he saw you slow down a little bit, he would scream at you like you were on fire. Yeah.
And y'all were paying for this?
Nah, like he trained me for free, but like that fucked both my arms up. Like that fucked both my arms up. Like this arm, yeah, like permanently. Like,
bro, what the? Wait, so where do you do it at? Where you do it at?
I'm tissue scarring now, so like, it's I don't know. Now I just do it. You know where Henderson Avenue is in Cumberland? Down by like Terminex, the old Terminex building.
Yeah.
That's where jiu-jitsu is. It's like right
Is
across
it?
the street. Yeah.
Oh shit.
So now, I mean, I'm glad. I mean, they're positive. I love those people to death. Everybody that goes there, they're really great people.
Right.
Shout out to Ben Phillips. Shout out to Christopher Leon, my man Ben Jack. There's just a lot of people. My boss, James Reed, all those guys. Like, they're really good people. I love them guys so much. Like, they've helped me change my life. You know what I mean?
Right. So you feel like it's a. Do you feel this might be weird, but you feel like when you're training with everyone that I know that okay. I don't know if you've seen I know you've seen Naruto, but like they talk about Naruto always talks about like when he's fighting Sasuke, there are some like they communicate with their fists and all that. And, like he gets to know him more just by fighting him. Like he doesn't even need to talk to him, just by like trading blows with him. He gets to know who he is more as a person. Do you feel like that's true when you're fighting with your buddies at the gym and all that?
I fought somebody before and like there was like a crowd of like 50 people there. So I don't know, like I did not know I had that fire in me like that until the third round, because the third round it started to feel like I was watching myself from outside of my body, and it wasn't even like there was any hate going through my body. All I really felt was like I'm really seeing who this man really is, and what I was really trying to accomplish was just trying to pull him into the deep end of the pool, pull the pool cover over, and then let winter come and let the motherfucker freeze. You feel me? Like
Right.
that's really how. And you know what I mean? My next opponent, I'm not even like, and I know I'm skinny, but thank God I got length. Like I got to build like Bruce Lee at the same time. So I'm like Muhammad Ali. You feel me? Muhammad
Right.
all shit, nigga.
Muhammad.
But nah, like it's just a different experience. Like it's different. It's real different. You know, I never thought in a million years I'd ever be doing it ever. You know, I thought it's just like there's something telling me that I had to step out of my comfort zone in order to, you know, because for a minute I was scared. I was scared to get hit. I was scared to like I didn't play football growing up. You know, I was one of those kids that like cried on the first day of football practice. I didn't get picked for teams. Like, you know, it's crazy. Like the other day, they had class and they like instead of making me work on technique with like the newer students, they still allowed me to go and roll with like the higher level people, which was like amazing. You know, I'm like, I cherish that. I cherish every moment I step in there. Like I just cherish the experience. I don't really care about my record like that, because winning and losing is just inevitable. If you fight long enough, you're going to lose. You know what I mean?
Right.
Especially in sports like the sport that I want to compete in, kickboxing. I want to do that, and then I want to do a higher level version of kickboxing, savate, with harder rules. Like, it's just like the rule sets you gotta, and it helps you build like certain character. Like each martial art builds a different part of you. Like
give me an example.
Like jiu-jitsu, from white to blue, you're really learning how to become a man from white to blue, and then when you get to purple, I mean that's excellent. That's really excellent. But when you get to brown, you're really starting to get up there with the big dogs. And when you're up there with black, you just start to realize you've been a white belt since day one. So it's like just mastering the fundamentals. And that's how I look at it with like boxing as well. Jiu-jitsu's helped me create, and the mindset in jiu-jitsu is honestly like jiu-jitsu is perfect. I'm not perfect. You know what I mean? Even the people that created jiu-jitsu, they're not perfect. They're human too. Like the art's perfect. All the martial arts are perfect, but it's just the human, you know what I mean? It's like how much the human loves it, how much he's willing to do to go through and go back and fix all his like, you know, his arsenal. You know, people don't really look at it like we have an arsenal. Like when you're standing, you have nine weapons. You have your elbows, you have your two hands, you have your knees, and you have your forehead. You know what I mean? But on the ground, you have millions of weapons. on the ground. You have, as soon as your back hits the ground, you have millions and millions and millions and millions of options. It's a matter of how many options do you want to present to yourself and how much do you want to win, you know?
Amen to that, my guy. That's some true shit right there. That's some real shit. Wait, when'd you start doing that? When'd you start doing all that? When'd you start doing jiu-jitsu? And what got you into it? More like what? Like, did someone come up to you and like push you, or you saw it one day and you thought that would be good for you?
Like, I just basically, like, there was a summer that something just happened and that was just the last straw. You know what I mean? Like, there was shit just going, like, my mom's moved away again. She moved away last year, and you know, I just felt like I had not, like, I don't know, I just felt like I had nothing. And when you feel like you have the best people that do boxing are the people that have nothing, like, that's still how I feel. Like, that's really how I feel. Like, I can get months and months and months without having money, you know. And sometimes it's like my mental, you know, it's not, and I know I'm not getting respect from it, but I'm seeing I only care about the journey. You know what I mean? But like, what made me really want to get into it was I just couldn't accept the fact that, like, there's been times where, like, I should have stood up for myself and, like, I couldn't. Like, I just couldn't. I couldn't. I don't know why. Like, there was just something that I wanted to do something. I just ended up crying. Like, there's been times I got bullied in middle school and high school and like elementary. You know, it's hard. It's hard. Like, I was different from everybody. I wasn't a jock or like a nerd or like, you know, I didn't.
Right. You're just in your own lane. You were different from everyone else. They just saw that.
Yeah. And then, you know, like, one of the most it sounds stupid, one of the most traumatizing moments I had in my life was like, when I tried out for Braddock. It sounds stupid. Like,
wait, tried out for what?
I tried out for Braddock basketball.
So did I, bro. Wait, what grade?
Like
sixth, right?
6th or 7th, I think. But like, man, I worked so hard, and like, I was still like this. I was so slow. I was slower than everybody. But like me being able to come back a second night, and then I was like, I thought I was gonna make the team, and then like I didn't. I was like, oh shit.
Right.
Oh shit. Like, this is how, like, they separate you. Like, I don't know. It's weird. This is how they separate you in life. You get what I mean?
I do get what you mean. I get what you mean. All right, that's been another episode of Generally Speaking with Ty and Cody. Don't forget to follow us on our social medias. At Twitter, Generally Speak 9. On SoundCloud, we're at Generally Speaking with Ty and Cody. Facebook, Generally Speaking with Ty and Cody. And YouTube, Generally Speaking with Ty and Cody. I want to give a gigantic thanks to our guest, Sheesh, Kenny C the God, aka Kenny motherfucking Wilson, bro. Kenny, would you like to say anything, my guy?
Yeah, I just want to thank you so much for having me on here, man. This is
thank you for coming.
Taking a step further into the future, man. So I'm excited. I want to come back and do more episodes soon. So,
yes, of course, bro. We're gonna get you and Myra on here at the same time soon. Oh God. Absolutely. I got one question before we go. You got any new music coming out, my guy?
Any new music? Yeah.
Coming out soon?
A lot of projects, man. But we're I can't really talk about a lot of it. That shit to just like hit people's brains like it's nobody's business. Yeah. So
right.
I'm excited. And I've just been working with this man hella, like, throughout the past couple of months. We've just been trying to expand our creativity. Like, it's nobody's business, you know. I'm willing to do like what I'm doing now. I'm willing to go out of my comfort zone and create different content as well. You know what I mean? And just show people life. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, man. I'm just excited, man. Thank you once again, man.
No problem, man. Thank you. Where can we find you? What's your socials, bro?
Hey, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Sheesh. So how you spell that is SHEESHY. So we shy at the end. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's where y'all can find me at on Twitter and Instagram. And yeah, man.
Don't forget to look up his music. Look him up on SoundCloud on the music. Got Sheesh. He goes hard. Hold up. Spotify, SoundCloud. Oh, wait. Don't go yet. I want the song, because there's a song I always bump by. Let me look it up. I don't know why I'm blanking on the freaking name right now. Rising. Yeah.
That song,
when I lay you down, every die, yeah.
I just sitting cars with my heart. They try to play our ball.
Bro.
To me, not doing it right, but I still want to talk.
I remember the day. I remember where I was and everything when I first heard that. I was getting ready for class, and I was just bumping it. Like, you just dropped that project, and I was getting ready for class, and I was bumping that, and I was like, yo, this goes hard. I was putting everyone on at school. I was like, yo, you gotta listen to my friend. He is going off right now. Nah, man. Glad to have you on the podcast, and I appreciate you. You have a great day. Great. What you doing? Them Naruto hand signs and that? Boy, hold up. See, I don't got the camera on. I'd be doing the Shidori and all that.
You said the Shidori. Fucking geek. Well, yeah, man. God bless you, man, for real. Let's make another day here soon, man.
We shall. I'm gonna get you a Myra on here. On God.
Hell yeah.
Big bets. All right. Peace out, man.
Peace.